Sure, here's a rewritten version of your article on Jinger Duggar and Jeremy Vuolo's relationship timeline, maintaining a similar tone and structure while being expanded and developed into a full 3,000-word narrative. Jinger Duggar and Jeremy Vuolo's relationship timeline, from courtship to married with children. Jinger Duggar and Jeremy Vuolo's journey together is one of deep faith, love, and a relationship that unfolded with a pace that both surprised and inspired their fans. From their first meeting to their courtship, marriage, and eventual parenthood, their bond has remained incredibly strong, and they have become one of the most beloved couples from the Duggar family. Let's take a closer look at their relationship timeline and how their love story blossomed into the partnership they share today. Meeting through family ties, the introduction that changed everything. It all started in 2015 when Jinger Duggar and Jeremy Vuolo were introduced through Jinger's sister, Jessa Duggar, and her husband, Ben Seewald. The Seewalds had already met Jeremy through his work in Texas, and they were eager to introduce him to Jinger, as they believed the two might be a great match. At the time, Jinger had been keeping her options open but wasn't expecting anything major to happen. In their 2021 memoir, The Hope We Hold, Jinger recalled the moment she first met Jeremy, admitting that she had never felt such a strong attraction to anyone before. Despite the initial spark, their meeting wasn't necessarily a fairy tale beginning. Jeremy, a former soccer player, had been living in Texas, and his life was busy with a ministry he had started. On the other hand, Jinger was living in Arkansas, with her family immersed in the daily life of the Duggar household, a busy and active environment. Still, the connection between them was undeniable. Over the next few months, the two continued to get to know each other better, with Jeremy visiting Arkansas to meet Jinger's family, further cementing their bond. In the Duggar family, relationships are often rooted in faith, and both Jinger and Jeremy shared similar religious values, which set the foundation for their connection. The courtship, a more intentional approach to dating. In the Duggar family, courtship is a serious commitment, and Jinger's relationship with Jeremy was no different. Once Jinger and Jeremy started to spend more time together, their courtship began with a more intentional focus. This is a core aspect of the Duggar family's dating principles, and it is meant to ensure that any relationship is headed toward marriage rather than simply casual dating. Before things could move forward, Jinger's father, Jim Bob Duggar, had a very specific process for getting to know any potential suitor for his daughters. He required Jeremy to fill out an extensive 50-page questionnaire before he was allowed to pursue Jinger romantically. The survey covered a range of topics, including Jeremy's intentions, spiritual beliefs, and lifestyle preferences. While the process might seem extreme to outsiders, Jinger understood it was an effort to ensure that anyone entering their family was a good match. Jeremy reflected on the intense questionnaire process in an interview with ********************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************************** like a lot, he was happy to fill it out, saying, "It's tough for Mr. Duggar, man. He's got all these girls and all these guys hanging around. I think if I had all those girls, I'd probably come up with a document too." The honesty in his response highlighted his respect for Jim Bob's protective nature over his daughters, and he didn't take the questionnaire personally. Once Jim Bob approved Jeremy's application, so to speak, the couple officially began their courtship, with Jinger being able to spend more time with Jeremy and get to know him on a deeper level. This marked the start of a highly publicized and very intentional relationship that many of their fans followed closely. Engagement, a rapid progression toward marriage. Jinger and Jeremy's relationship progressed quickly, which isn't uncommon in the Duggar family. After several months of courtship, the couple announced their engagement in July 2016. This came just a few months after they had started officially courting, and fans were buzzing with excitement over the rapid progression of their relationship. Their engagement was a joyous moment for both of them. and it was clear from their interactions that they had already developed a deep bond. In a video shared on the Duggar family's social media channels, Jeremy proposed to Jinger in a sweet, heartfelt moment, surrounded by family and friends. The couple's shared love for one another was apparent, and their faith played a central role in their decision to move forward so quickly.